Due to the graphic nature of this story, this video may not be suitable for viewers below the age of 13, like me. Viewer discretion is advised.
Today I fucked up by buying my coworker coffee. So I work in an office with Betty. Betty is an older woman, probably mid to late 60s. She doesn't have a car, and is all around struggling with finances right now, so I usually give her rides to and from work. We both enjoy coffee. She refills her 12 ounces travel mug at least twice a day during work with just a little bit of cream and sugar, in pretty much the same, except I only refill my mug once. Anyway, I pick her up this morning, and I had a strong craving for a coffee from my favorite coffee place, Dutch Brothers. For those of you who don't know, it's like Starbucks, but slightly different. My roommate calls it crack Starbucks, because the drinks tend to be stronger. I order myself a frozen 911, which is basically chocolate and caramel with 6 shots of espresso. I told Betty to order whatever she wanted on me. Apparently, Betty had never been here before and panicked when asked what she wanted, so just ordered the same thing I got. I didn't think anything of it. So we drive the 10 minutes to work, listen to music, and chit-chat. I pull into the parking lot and look over, and Betty's 911 is gone. She chugged it. Betty, what did you do?
What? It was so good, and I had such a sweet tooth, I didn't realize I had drank the whole thing.
That was 6 shots of espresso that you just chugged.
What? It didn't even taste like coffee. Why would you order that?
I get 911s every time I go to Dutch Brothers, which is about twice a month. I drink it all the time. Why did you order it?
'Cause that's what you got.
She calmed down. We go to work. 30 minutes later she starts complaining of chest pains and is sent home. Y'all, I thought I killed that woman. I called her on lunch and she assured me that she was feeling better. Spoke to her after work, and she told me she thought it was mostly due to how stressed out she already was, and that the espresso just made it worse. She doesn't blame me and said she is fine. I'm never buying anyone a 911 again. Do you want that much espresso? Buy it yourself. I don't need that responsibility.
Today I fucked up by accidentally rickrolling 8 cities. I currently work for my local government in their communications department, making videos, flyers, social media posts, and pretty much everything else they need. Part of the job involves putting in placeholder text and links, since I'll be told we need a link to this resource but it's not available. There's an unspoken agreement that if I'm not given an actual link, I will link to random things. Sometimes it's a viral video, sometimes it's an anime meme, and sometimes it's music videos to what I'm listening to. This is just for the draft, so it doesn't matter, and usually just gives me something fun to add on. For the past few months, I've been working on a large campaign of flyers to promote a program to my neighboring area of 500,000 people, and at the time, I was listening to a lot of 80s new wave and decided to see if anyone is actually testing that the QR codes and shorteners work, that I directed everything to go to Rick Astley. Figured if anyone checked it, I'd get an email commenting on it. Time goes by. The official links are the last to be given to me, so I add them in, send everything to my supervisor to approve before going to the printer to have 5,000 copies printed of each variation. My work with the project is done, and now it's up to others to start putting them while I move on to the next project. That was 2 weeks ago. This morning, I get pulled into a Zoom meeting with the other department heads and their bosses. They ask me about the link, and I tell them I checked the QR code and shortener before sending it for review, and if there's an error to look at the printer. I even pull up the finalized versions and verified it works. They get more serious and say that the printer wouldn't replace the links with a music video, thinking I screwed up or just did it on purpose. Turns out that the posters and flyers had been put around the county and local businesses, bus stops, out lobbies, etc., and emails started to come in. I'm more surprised that anyone actually used the QR codes or links, to begin with. After getting grilled, thinking I was going to get fired, I forwarded the email I sent to my supervisor with the final versions of the graphics, and they went to the correct links. The best we can figure out is that since there had been dozens of versions over a few months, that someone along the chain of command mixed up an earlier version that included the Rickroll link when placing the order. No one wants to take the blame for it. We're currently in the process of retrieving everything and debating on having stickers printed out to cover the links or pay to have everything reprinted. Even though it wasn't my fault, I'm now supposed to use dummy links and QR codes that go to an image of a tree. My time of adding random music videos has been halted.
Today I fucked up by getting fired for cursing out a pregnant customer who threw her dirty mask and napkins at me. So I work or used to work at a kind of fast food restaurant. It had a normal section and a fast food one, and I pretty much worked at the register on both ends. It's the end of my shift and I got like 2 presentations for college to get to. This fat pregnant woman comes in with her husband. They ordered their food, waited by the register for 3 to 4 minutes max, watched me bring the food out after the guys made it. The husband asks me,
"What were you doing? What took so fucking long?"
"Sorry, sir, it's fresh meat. I had to catch one of the chickens in the parking lot." They sat down. When they finished, the husband went outside and the wife came to the register and asked me for 4 napkins specifically. The situation and our conversation went something like this.
Can I get some napkins? My lip hurts. 4.
Yeah. I toss her the napkins. She wipes her mouth with 2, spits in them, takes her mask off from under her chin, wraps the 2 napkins in it, and put the mask in the remaining 2 napkins, and just tosses it on the counter. "Hey now. Can you pick that up and throw it out, please?"
Can you? You work here, not me.
That's fucking disgusting. Pick it up and throw it out. The trash is literally by the door you'll walk past.
Don't curse at me, skinny little bitch.
She then picked it off the counter and threw it at me. So I threw it back at her. It fell on the ground and I told her she better pick it up. She did. She was on Struggle Street with it for 15 seconds because she was super pregnant and kinda fat. She said,
Fuck you.
I said fuck you too, and she left. I got a call from the manager like an hour later. He came and had a conversation with me. The guys backed me up but he let me go. Talking to my family about it was fun though. Pretty much upset everyone, but hey, it is what it is.
Thank you for watching.
Please like and subscribe if you found today's video pleasing.
Suggest posts below that you want to hear me or any of my friends retell.